As you can see there, it's an American Humvee, likely with an American-made machine gun on top, paid for with American tax dollars. You paid for this, and this picture says everything you need to know about why we will never win against the cartels with our policies, our strategies, and most importantly, with the Mexican government as our partners. It shows you just how stupid the Mexicans think we are. As Forrest Gump would say, stupid is as stupid does. U.S. officials say the kidnapping victims were, quote, mistaken for drug dealers. Seriously, our government thinks that it makes it somehow better. Just blame the victims. There couldn't be a better gift from the Biden administration to Mexico's president than that. We know that because the Mexicans are saying the very same thing. So don't worry, America. Our Mexican partners are working hard for justice. This isolated incident was just a case of mistaken identity. What's scary is the Attorney General of the United States is parroting this absolute absurdity.
Look, the cartels are responsible for the deaths of Americans, and we are fighting as hard as possible. The DEA and the FBI are doing everything possible to dismantle and disrupt and ultimately prosecute the leaders of the cartels and the entire networks that they depend on.
The DEA and FBI and the brave agents who are there, often working undercover at great personal risk, are doing everything they are allowed to do by the politicians, Merrick Garland included. So we are not fighting as hard as possible. And secondly, what we are doing, as ordered by our political leadership, is not working. The strategy is failing badly because the administration continues to treat the cartels like criminal gangs. They are not criminal gangs. Just consider the three biggest cartels. The cartel Jalisco, New Generation, controls 6,000 miles of Pacific coast. They're the most violent and hold assets worth $20 billion. The Sinaloa cartel operates in 50 countries. They control 60% of the drug trade in Mexico, worth about $3 billion a year in profits. They have an army of 20,000 soldiers. Then there's the Gulf cartel, which is likely responsible for this incident. They're one of the oldest cocaine and marijuana trafficking groups with roughly 10,000 soldiers. That is a combined force of 36,000 soldiers with weapons that equal or outgun the Mexican military. For reference, 36,000 soldiers is roughly twice as many soldiers as are in the 101st Airborne Division. This is war. The cartels view it as war. Our government leaders view it as law enforcement. We would be remiss not to remind you fentanyl from the Mexican cartels kill about 68,000 Americans a year. It's now the leading cause of death for Americans 18 to 45. The Mexican cartels operate much more like ISIS than they do the American mafia. The mafia just wanted to control the garbage business and protection rackets. The cartels are nation states with armies. Consider the leaders of these groups. You have the Chiquitos, who run the Sinaloa cartel after El Chapo's arrest. Much like ISIS leadership, they don't fear American prosecution. They live by the rules of war. An American prison cell isn't that scary considering the kind of justice the cartels use on each other. Then there's El Mencho, who runs the violent cartel Jalisco New Generation, and the man who goes by R1. He's in charge of the Gulf cartel, who again just killed 2 American citizens. All of these men run their country much more like a country. The area that the cartels control are run like countries. They have much more control than the Mexican president does over his country. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.